Okay, welcome students. Today's video lecture will be first vocabulary, obviously. This will be chapter 5, as I indicate on the homework website. That's page 24. And before we begin, as always, if you don't have your book in front of you right now as you're listening to this video, go ahead and get your vocabulary book out. Pause the video, of course. Open to page 24. And then, of course, I want you to practice the pronunciation of these words as we go along and answer the questions as well. Okay, so I assume now that you're looking at page 24, and our first word is attest. Again, attest. All right, and let's read some examples of attest. Anyone who has seen the Golden Gate Bridge in the rose gold light of sunset can attest to its beauty. Witnesses attest to the fact that rainfall makes the ground of Death Valley so slippery that boulders slide across it. All right, so what do you think attest, or in this case, attest to, means? Our next word is attribute. Again, say attribute. Attribute. Here are the examples. A 300-page novel written in 1939 has the odd attribute of containing no E, the most common letter in English. And the second example. Some cars have computerized attributes such as windshield wipers that automatically turn on when it rains. All right, so what do you think from those examples that attribute means? Go ahead and write your answer there. Our third word is discern. Again, practice the pronunciation, discern. An experienced jeweler can easily discern whether a diamond is genuine or fake. People who are red-green colorblind can discern the colors of traffic lights by recognizing shades of gray. So, based on those sentences, what do you think discern means? Our fourth word in our last chapter of Unit 1 is dispatch. Say that again. Dispatch. All right, and here are the example sentences. I wanted to dispatch a letter as quickly as possible, so I took it to the post office instead of dropping it in the mailbox. At work, Harold is treated like an errand boy. His boss often dispatches him to the deli for sandwiches or donuts. Okay, in this case, errand boy, an errand is a small job, as you see in the examples, like getting a cup of coffee or getting some food. So, based on the examples of dispatch, what do you suppose that means? Go ahead and write your answer there. The fifth word, please repeat, is enhance. Enhance. Our gym teacher enhanced her appearance with a more attractive hairstyle. And the second example, the college catalog stated that the writing course would enhance all students' writing skills by improving their grammar and style. So based on those examples, what do you suppose enhance means? Please write your answer. The sixth word in chapter 5 at the bottom of page 24 is enigma. Again, pronounce this one, enigma. A little tricky to pronounce, enigma. All right, so the example sentences say, how the thief entered our house was an enigma until we remembered that the cellar door had been unlocked. A cellar is usually an opening underneath a house. The second example. The singing sands of Scotland remained an enigma until scientists learned that footsteps caused the round grains of sand and the surrounding air pockets to make musical vibrations. All right, so what do you suppose enigma means based on those examples? Now to the top of page 25 in your textbook. The next word is exemplify. Obviously, it's based on the word example. So again, the word is pronounced exemplify. And now some examples. The many IRS employees who give citizens inaccurate information exemplify government incompetence. Incompetence means not being able to do something well. And the second example, Mr. Ramirez, who emphasizes original thinking and freedom of expression, exemplifies the best in teaching. So, since we know exemplify is based on example, what do you suppose exemplify means? Go ahead and write your answer there. All right, the next word, everyone together, is mobile. And of course, this gives you the accent on the first syllable. Again, mobile. My parents own a mobile home, which can be moved from place to place. And I should mention, mobile obviously is based on the word move, so that might give you a clue as well. The next example, every morning when I was in the hospital, a volunteer wheeled a mobile library into my room. Based on those examples, then, what do you suppose mobile means? That's a pretty easy one there. Okay, next one, a little tricky. This word is, repeat after me, nocturnal. Again, nocturnal. And here are the example sentences. I know when my brother has enjoyed one of his nocturnal feasts because I find a stack of dishes in the sink in the morning. Obviously, feasts is a lot of food. The next example, since owls are nocturnal, they are rarely seen during the day. Okay, so what do you suppose nocturnal means? All right, and our last word of this chapter is orient. Again, 3 syllables, orient. And here are the examples. When coming up from the subway, I often need to look at a street sign to orient myself. Certain cars let drivers orient themselves in unfamiliar places with the help of an electronic map that shows the car's location. I assume they're talking about a GPS here. Okay, so what do you think, based on those examples, that orient means? Okay, all of these questions should now be answered, and what I'd like you to do next, as we always do once I complete this part of the lecture, I'd like you to continue on page 25 and match the words with the definitions. And then this week, something special. Normally, I ask you to do sentence check 1, and we'll do the reviews in the other exercises in class, but this is different this time. I want you to go ahead and finish chapter 5 in the vocabulary book at home before you come to class next time, preferably before midnight. Okay, so I'm asking you to do 26 and 27. That's sentence check 2 and final check at home, in addition to the work that we normally do here.